my name is Sophia Dunn and I am the head veterinary nurse at Aura. So my first qualification is a Bachelor's of Science in Veterinary Nursing. So I got that in 2018. I also have a certificate in feline medicine from the International Cat Society. And then I also have a veterinary practice manager certificate as well. So I started when I was about 16 or so in school. I was like, I need to get in with all the animals into a vet. So probably it's over 10 years, over 10, 11 years or so. I've worked in a wide range, very small, very big, and I've also worked in emergency. So every place had something different. Like the small ones, you grow really close with a small team. The big ones, you kind of have to function in chaos. And then emergency, it really helped me develop skills when you're under pressure. I've always been just animal crazy. Just ever since I was a child, I took things off the street. I tried to take other people's animals at any time. So I always knew that I wanted to work with animals from a very young age, for sure. I'm cat crazy, so that's probably my area. But I have a big interest in anesthesia, so would potentially look at furthering my studies in anesthesia. Inpatient care is so important. So I'm really passionate about providing appropriate, proper care for animals from the very beginning to the very end, and then even after they go home as well. When supporting pets and their families, I think the most important thing is really clear communication and not kind of overwhelming them with all this information that they're not going to understand. So I think if you're just really clear and just give them basic instructions, it's very helpful. I suppose, in my opinion, less is more, for sure. So when an animal comes in, I can kind of suss their demeanor first. They're nervous, they're anxious. We'll kind of assess and go from there. It's wants versus needs is really the main thing. And we're all currently going to be studying the fear-free handling course and getting our certificates in that. So we're all going to be completely on the same page, which is really nice to make sure the pet gets the proper service that it deserves. I wish every person knew that there's not just the vet, but there's also the whole nursing team as well, which is really nice because the vet isn't always fully accessible. So it's nice to be able to speak to a nurse at any time and to build that bond as well, because we can help in other areas that the vet might not be able to help. What's most rewarding, I think, is when we have a really sick patient come in and you're involved so heavily in the nursing care and you get to know them and you see their personality as they get better. And then you discharge them and then you see them again weeks or months later and they're like happy to see you and they're like, ah, and I'm like, oh my God, it's really nice. That's really the most rewarding thing, for sure. So back home in Ireland, I have two cats, Gloria and Ziggy. Ziggy is nearly 16, so he's doing amazing. Gloria is 6. She's a big, feisty ginger girl. Absolutely love her. I also have a pet here called Rosie. I adopted her when I got to Dubai. She has polycystic kidney disease. So she was quite unwell when I first adopted her, but at the moment she's doing very well, thankfully. I think passionate probably is number one. Dedicated and very empathetic, I think. Maybe a little bit too much. I love the sun, so I'm usually somewhere by a pool or the beach, dancing, reading. I think the main thing for me was how appreciated the nurses felt. So it was really important for me to go somewhere where I can make a difference and really grow along with the team. I think what's so special about this is we're building something from the very start. So you can really set those standards and ensure you're providing the best care that you can to every single patient, along with everyone else at the same time, which is really nice. I hope they all feel really supported from the get-go, which is, you know, the most important thing, and not judged, that they can approach any of us at any time and feel that we're there for them and their animal. I'm one of those really strange people. I don't drink tea or coffee. So if I was for some reason in a coffee shop, I'd go for sparkling water. Happily. My pride and joy. This is my little Rosie. My little Rosicles. Isn't she precious? She's so